It's leaking right there.
Alright guys, so I got a later start than I wanted to this morning. I've been trying to be up by 5:30, and I actually didn't wake up till about 6:30 this morning. So it's right around 7:15 right now. I've already got our vlog out. I still need to get my edits in. Excuse me, my throat's even scratchy. But man, I must have needed that sleep this morning. So I'm going to hit the tub now, try to wake myself up, get my contacts in, because anybody that knows me well knows I'm blind as a bat without them. And then after that, I'm going to try to knock out these edits. So yeah, I didn't want to sleep as late as I did, but you know what? My body must have just been saying, hey, you know what? You need that extra hour of sleep. So it doesn't matter. I'm still getting my early morning stuff done, just a little bit later and a little less social media this morning. So Braxton got up and joined me for my early morning this morning. And what are you doing this morning, Braxton?
I've been playing Terraria and watching people play Terraria.
Yeah? So I think he's starting to try to get on an early morning schedule now too, huh?
Yeah.
You ready to go downstairs? Yeah. Want to get dressed? Yeah. Are you hungry? Yeah. I love how you say that. Say, yep, Mommy shouldn't have overslept. Guess what? No writing this morning, huh? No. Say, that's okay. Mommy might sneak a little time during nap time to make up for it. No. So guys, every morning this is part of our routine. Putting all of Aspen's toys that he insists he has to take to bed with him into his bed, or his blanket, his lovey, and then we have to take it downstairs with us. Good morning, Miss Rhea. What are you doing? Are you just hanging out watching a little TV this morning? Can tell it's still summer, guys. So this little guy is so smart. He brought me, and I don't know where he found it. I wish he hadn't, because I try to keep them put away. But he found me a battery and brought it to me, and he said, you fix it. And I didn't know if it would work. I only had one battery to change, so I put it in, and he's working just fine. You are so smart. But guys, I usually keep batteries put up and away, so I'm not sure where he found an extra battery. This one's going straight to the trash. Alright, so no fancy breakfast this morning, guys. We're just having donuts. Can you say donuts, Aspen? He shakes his head, yeah. Ireland's growling in there. I don't know. She's watching some movie. Can you say donuts? Yeah. This is really cute. I come in, Aspen's got all his Toy Story stuff set up in the playroom, and he's got Woody propped up on his knees like this. That is so funny. You are just too smart. You're too smart.
I got Owie.
You got Owie. How'd you get an Owie? Oh, you're so silly. Where's your guy that's broken? Want to show me? Show me your broken guy. Where is he? Did he just break? Yeah, one of his Toy Story toys broke.
There you go.
Yeah, the little antenna broke off. So now Mama's going to be looking for a new one. Yeah, he broke off. So guys, we are headed into Dubuque today again. And we've got the lovely Miss T with us.
We're on dry land.
Yeah, we're on dry land. I'm not swimming in the Mississippi today. I do still have the towel with me though. Where'd that go? Oh, I have it. I got the towel just in case I want to take a swim. No. Actually, we're headed into Dubuque today because we are going to pick
up Skylur's car.
His very first car, you guys. He bought and paid for it himself. He's been working for what? Couple of months, putting aside money every paycheck.
Majority of his paycheck.
Yeah. He's been putting away about $300 every 2 weeks just to pay for his vehicle. And this week he did it again because he had $100 left to pay on his car, but then he had to pay for his tax, title, and license. So
it's just gonna sit there for a few days until
he's got to wait till his next paycheck to pay for his license, and then he also has to pay for his insurance. So. Yeah, so it's exciting. He's getting his first car, and he doesn't even get to drive it. Dad's driving it.
Yesterday was just kind of a crazy fishing day with Christy falling in when I caught that big bass, which wasn't quite big enough, but it was still a nice fish. So we decided after Aspen went to bed, as she filmed, we would go back out, and we fished in a new spot. And I was using my lures and stuff and jigging. I got a few small bass, and then everything kind of stopped. And I ended up catching a little sauger, which is, you know, a predator fish, like a walleye. And so I was like, oh, that's why everything turned off. There's some predators in here. We're just getting ready to go. I throw a few more casts out, and I'm bringing a spinner in, and I get a fish on the line. And I was like, oh, man. At first, it didn't put up much of a fight, and then it ran for the docks, and I knew I was latched onto something. And it came up, and Christy's sitting on the dock, and it jumps like a swordfish would jump, and
whole body and tail out of the water. It was huge.
This northern jumped, and it was probably a good 15-pound northern.
It was like 3 feet long.
She's just like, ah!
That's really great. Not what came out of my mouth,
no,
but we'll keep it family style right now. It was holy beep, 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 beep.
Yeah, and then it did one more little jump and spit my lure right out of its mouth. So we didn't get to get it in, but it was within 4 feet of the dock. I had almost landed it. It was a very large northern.
Yeah, that is the biggest fish that I've ever seen anybody land in person. I mean, I've seen him, you know, on TV, I've seen him catch big fish and stuff like that, but I've never, in all the time that we've gone fishing, seen one that big. And I mean, I caught a really good sized bass one day. That's my one that got away. And that thing was huge. It did like an alligator roll and snapped my line, and I had what, 10-pound test?
Yeah, but it rolled up in it, so it just stretched it and snapped.
Yeah, I had 10-pound test line, which is, I mean, that's thick line, and that thing was just rolled in the rocks, and Matt was trying to get down to it to grab it, because back then I wouldn't have grabbed a fish and fell in the water. No, I didn't even put my own worms on my hooks then. Now I do. I'm still trying to learn how to get the hook out of the mouth when they take it down really far, and I haven't. I'm still a little too squeamish.
She has an issue with letting it swallow her hook.
Yeah, I do. It's nothing I do though. It's just, I think it's the type of hook I use. I was really having fun the one day when I was using his ice fishing jigs, because they have a little metal piece on them, and the fish don't take them down so far. They're a lot easier to get out. But I can't use those to fish the way that I like to fish on the bottom. So.
But that big northern, he didn't snap my line. He just actually, the second time he jumped, it was a smaller jump, and he just popped it right out of his mouth.
Yeah, it was really cool. I wish I didn't have a whole lot of battery left on my camera.
It was pretty dark too.
Yeah, I don't even know if I could have gotten it out. I probably could have lightened it up a little bit, but it was really, really neat. I mean, I've not seen anything like that before in person, so that was really cool.
Making a stop along the way on our trip, because what are we doing, honey?
returning the cooler to the farmer. We just haven't had a chance. All the kids were in the car, so we didn't have room for it. So we're returning the cooler to the farmer who loaned it to us when we broke down.
Yeah, the day we broke down on the side of the road, he was really sweet and loaned us this cooler. So we're back to deliver it.
Thanks again so much. Didn't have time. I had the kids in the car every time I came by, so I had no room. There you go. Alright, thank you so much. Water bottle. Alright, thank you so much.
Thank you.
I said, oh, I'm going to use it next week then.
Oh, well good. We got it back just in time.
Yeah. He's like, I'm glad I could help you.
Yeah, I felt bad because it's been almost a month that we had this poor gentleman's cooler.
I told him every time I came by, we had the car full of kids.
And it's a big cooler. It wasn't just, I mean, this thing was almost the size of our back seat.
You
so.
could put one of us inside it.
Yeah, oh yeah, I'm traveling that way. I'll just seatbelt the cooler in instead of you guys. How's that sound? But yeah, so we got it back to him. I'm happy.
It was like a 60-quart cooler, so it was big. It was old.
Yeah.
Metal Coleman cooler. Really a nice cooler.
From the drive-thru, we're going to pick up a prescription for one of our kids, and it is taking forever. So we're going to pick up her prescriptions tomorrow because when you call in to the pharmacy to get them done, they put you in as a waiter. And so they make you wait because she didn't assume that we were coming to pick them up even though we called them in ahead of time. We live out of town, so it's like a 40-minute drive for us to come get prescriptions. And we wanted to get them transferred to our local pharmacy, but because the prescription date was put out so much farther, because there was like 5 refills that the doctor gave, so they didn't all get refilled. And because of the age of the prescription, they said they wouldn't transfer them to our local pharmacy. So we have to drive all the way into Dubuque to get them. And so I called ahead of time to make sure that they'd be ready. And she put it in as if we had to wait when we came in. And I was like, I don't have time to wait. My older son has to work. So can they be ready tomorrow? So apparently they're going to be ready tomorrow. But yeah, frustrating. Miscommunication, I guess. Yep, he did just say that. Matt is fighting with his seatbelt. You guys ever have that happen where it like twists up inside the buckle part?
There we go.
See, this is a family vlog, young man.
You had to threaten it, and then it will work.
Yes, because threatening someone...
It's inanimate.
Don't make me
Your
put
dad
my,
has the power.
That has a soul.
Don't make me put my boxes
Have you
on
ever
my-
watched Pocahontas? I actually
No,
haven't.
I haven't actually.
I actually haven't either.
Then how would you know?
Because like I've seen parts of it.
Oh, she's seen most of it without ever seeing the whole thing together, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I've seen a couple movies like that. E.T. I rarely watch movies like that.
I almost licked you.
It's nasty.
I did like, it's hairy.
That's what you get.
Your frog's hairy.
You can't lick frogs.
Kermit's hairy. Where's Kermit? Kermit's hairy, guys. Hairy and freckled. So I was talking to Tierlin. We stopped to get a drink because, you know, Mama needs her monster. I gotta have it. This is my all-time favorite one too, you guys. This one tastes like Sweet Tarts. It's so good.
That one's nice.
Yeah, she likes the original Monster, but that's my favorite. This is like seriously the only energy drink that I drink, isn't it?
Yeah,
I don't like anything else. Yeah, she's got a Coke
I'm not
today.
a Coke sprayer.
But we went in to get our drinks and we were talking and we found out she's never seen the movie A League of Her Own, which I really think that T would have a huge appreciation for this movie. So we are going to have to watch it. But I was doing this imitation of the one girl on there and I cannot remember what her name is. But she falls in love and
Gets married.
And she gets drunk one night and she starts singing a song up on the stage and she's like really low toned and just really drug out, and I started singing to her in the back of the car like that. So now she's got to see this movie.
I bet it's on Netflix.
Probably. It's a great movie. We should just own it. It's great. Guys, so as you can see, I'm driving home and Miss T is my co-pilot because Matt has to drive Skylur's new car home. I'm sure Skylur's going to be happy to have his car, although he doesn't want to drive yet, so we keep telling him he has to get out there and drive so he can go take his driving test and just finally get his license. But I think once he has his car, he'll want to be able to drive it, so.
Yeah.
Hey, I like the new car, sir.
I need an ink pen.
So how's it drive so far?
Well, I haven't gone anywhere. Grandpa gave him a full tank of gas, I know that.
I need this back.
It's not a bad little car, you guys. It's got just a little bit of rust right there and there. But for a first car, and the price was right, and it's all bought and paid for, it is not bad. So Skylar's on the ground looking at his new car. Looks like he might have a slight leak in the gas tank.
Right by the strap?
Yeah, you know where the muffler's at?
Yeah.
Alright, if you go back, like you follow the line, if you follow the tube,
Yeah.
like right where like the tube goes and like there's a big ball, it's leaking right there.
So, see where your gas tank is?
Yeah.
Is it leaking out of that or out of that tube area?
It's leaking out of like the tube area.
This guy behind the wheel of his very first car, bought and paid for by himself.
That's your title. Right in the house.
Is that good?
Sky and Jacob can't go cruising yet. Well, I guess they could. Jacob could drive.
Yeah.
Skylar, you'd have to sit in the back seat though.
Oh yeah, it's in the
Not until we get the gas leak.
So you drive the car.
road.
So they're just sitting here. They're not cruising around town yet.
Good enough, gift
Cruising down the street in my 6'5".
Aspen, what are you doing? What's wrong? What do you want? You want to watch Woody? Yeah? Oh. Oh. So he's up from his nap and he is ready to watch some Toy Story. Oh my goodness. Okay guys, so I am back in Tierlin's future room, as you can tell from my watermelon walls. I can't wait till these are done. There's so much trim work to do. But I am actually really on crunch time here. School starts the 23rd for us. So I want to get Tierlin moved into her room and I still have so much to do. I've got to get another coat on here and hopefully the upper part where the black bled through that I was showing you guys the other day that came down because of the roller. Hopefully most of that will be covered and I'll only have to do one more coat around there, and then I can start rollering the walls, and it'll be a lot speedier of a process once I can do that. I hear Aspen calling for me. His daddy has him, and the kids are just kind of watching, I think they're watching Goosebumps right now. They're huge R.L. Stine fans. But he wants mama. He's a mama baby, very much. But anyway, but I'm really on crunch time, because school starts next week and I really want T to be in her room. So I've got to get the trim work finished. Oh, I see a spot of black. Maybe I can get it, we'll see. And then I want to get the walls painted and then the fixtures done, like I've been talking about, so that I can get her moved in here. We're gonna put down carpet, but it is not in the budget this month and probably not next month, because we have that wedding for my sister-in-law to go to. Plus, I need to get the flowers for my sister-in-law's wedding done. I've got the dress to finish yet, and then if the kids need any alterations, I'll need to do theirs. I think that's all I have to do. I think that's all. Plus, I'm gonna be starting to teach all 4 kids school. Well, I mean, we have 7 kids, but I don't teach the other ones school. And then Aspen's gonna start preschool. So 5 kids. I hear Aspen. Let's see what he wants. Yes. Oh, hello, there you went. My vlogging equipment fell. Yeah. You got who? You got Mickey Mouse. So he is in the downstairs bathroom, which I've told you guys before. The toilet in there doesn't work, but the sink does, and we use it for brushing our teeth or putting on makeup, any of that stuff. Let me see if I can fix this. Anyway, so we use it for that stuff, but Aspen also has his potty chair in there now. Ooh, you're crooked. Aspen has his potty chair in there now, so it's kind of like a downstairs bathroom for him, and it's also a combination step stool, so he uses that to get up and brush his teeth. But right now he's playing in the water in the sink down here, so he's kind of having fun, and it's a good place for him to have it play because it has like old carpeting on the floor that's going to get tore up eventually. That's going to become a linen closet. It won't be a bathroom forever. Skylur's current room will actually be the bathroom somewhere down the line. But it's just a good place for him to kind of play in water and have fun, because he can make a mess in there and it doesn't really, you know, it's not ruining any flooring, stuff like that. So it's a good spot for a 2-year-old to have some water fun. But anyway, I've been talking forever. I'm gonna get started on this and try to get this knocked out, because I really want her in her room before school starts. So we'll see. Hopefully I can get the second coat of trim work all done today, but as you saw the last time, it was, I think I started at like noon, and it was probably 7 or 8 o'clock before I was done. So we'll see. Hopefully the second round will go a little faster because there's already a coat on there. I'm hoping.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
I'm a mess, guys. All right, so this part's already drying. And as you can see, it's a lot darker than it was before. It's more true to the red that it's gonna be. You can still see a light undertone, but I think once it's rollered on, it's gonna look really good. The top though, I think I'm gonna have to do probably 1 to 2 more coats just where the black is to hide that. And then I think we're gonna be done though. I think it's gonna be ready for roller paint. And I actually might go over that black yet tonight because I really don't think it'll take me that long to go around it. That way when I'm ready to roll, I can go. Yeah, because this is already dry. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and do it, take a quick break and get it done. Anyway, I'm excited. This looks so good. I am so happy with it. And right there, guys, where there isn't any white or the black, you can really see the color that this room is gonna be. That is so pretty. I cannot wait until it's done. And I'll probably take another coat over there. I don't know yet. I'll have to see how it looks against the walls. But that is looking good. I'm excited. That red is so pretty up against the wood. All right, guys, so it's the end of the night. Julian's got her mushroom head going on. We're finishing out our night watching some Walking Dead. What is that? Oh, it's blood. Sorry, guys.
Dude, pause it.
Yeah, dude, pause it.
Pause it.
But we've also got our Mr. Duke up here with us, and he's been really annoying the last couple of days, guys. I got to tell you, because he is a puppy, of course, and he's had these little chewy pigskin things. Well, he ran out, and he was biting and nipping and chewing at everybody. So our wonderful daddy made him homemade toys out of socks. One has a water bottle and one has a bunch of socks, and he is just loving this. Look at you go. He's like, I'm so happy.
Super cheap way to make a dog toy that they love.
Yeah, and he is loving them. We got to mess with him a little bit, though, because he's still nippy because he's a puppy, and he tries to, don't bite. He tries to nip your hands when you play with him. So I mess with him so he gets used to it, and he's not nipping at the kids so much. But he's a good boy. He's a good boy, and he's spoiled. Look at him. He's so spoiled. You're so spoiled. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. We will see you tomorrow. Have a great night.